before understanding how to purchase a property which is suffering a court case, it is necessary to understand the facts of the case where Supreme Court gave a decision in favor of the bona fide purchaser. Now, for a moment, listen to the case pending before Supreme Court and how Supreme Court created justice with a great decision. The purchaser, I shall address him as the original purchaser, purchased around 50 acres of land by paying an advance of 6,000 rupees for a total sale consideration of 23,000 in 1965. The seller failed to come forward for the registration. Therefore, the purchaser filed a suit for specific performance. Now, what is suit for specific performance? To understand what is suit for specific performance, we should understand what is suit for general performance. If you placed an order for 100 mangoes in Amazon at the end of the summer season, and Amazon delivered 100 mangoes, but they were rotten. Now, what is the remedy that is available to you? You have to seek fresh mangoes from Amazon. But Amazon, though has an option to return the order, cannot supply fresh mangoes. Therefore, it will offer compensation in lieu of supplying fresh mangoes. So here, this is general performance of contract. This is not specific performance of contract. Unlike in a real estate property, if the seller fails to perform the sale deed, then the purchaser has a remedy to file specific performance of agreement of sale. Here the real estate property cannot suffer any damage. Unlike in the general performance, the mangoes were rotten. Therefore, compensation is the remedy. Here there is nothing to rot. Therefore, land itself is the remedy. That is specific performance suit. Generally, when agreement of sale fails, the only remedy, the preferable remedy available to the purchaser, original purchaser, is specific performance suit. So that is what specific performance suit is all about. So coming to the facts of the case before Supreme Court, the seller failed to come forward for the registration. Therefore, purchaser launched a specific performance suit. After launching the suit, the seller sold to another party. I will address him as bona fide party. Third party who is a bona fide party. Though he claimed that he had no knowledge of the pending suit, because whenever you purchase a property which is pending in the court case, the transaction is null and void as per section 52 of Transfer of Property Act. Therefore, everybody takes the plea of bona fide purchaser. That is, pleading that they don't know about the pending case. Then they become bona fide purchaser, subject to proof. Now, the bona fide purchaser purchased from the seller for a sale consideration and took possession of the property. Therefore, when he came to know about the case, he too joined the side of the seller. Original purchaser was on one side. The seller and the bona fide purchasers were on the other side. Matter reached Supreme Court. Supreme Court settled the matter in this way. It took around 50 years for giving the decision in Supreme Court. That is last year. So the case was launched in 1968 and Supreme Court gave a decision in 2019. Prior to that, High Court gave a decision in favor of the original purchaser. That is to say, the High Court directed the original purchaser to pay 10,000 per acre, around 5 lakhs, to the seller, so that matter will be settled. But here the aggrieved party is the bona fide purchaser, because bona fide purchaser already purchased it 40 years ago. When it reached High Court, it was 40 years. So the bona fide purchaser approached Supreme Court and the case SLP was filed, special leave petition was filed against the seller and the original purchaser. Because in the High Court, the decision was in favor of the original purchaser. So Supreme Court, and they started pleading that the value of the property is not 10,000, it is somewhere around 70,000 for dry land and 1.5 lakhs for wet land. When this pleading was taken, Supreme Court, in the larger public interest, because the bona fide purchaser was in possession for 50 years, gave the property to the bona fide purchaser and directed the bona fide purchaser and the seller to pay around 15 lakhs for 6,000 rupees. So therefore, Supreme Court, on the principles of equity, this is called the principles of equity, settled the matter, gave a decision and disposed the matter in this way. That is, the original purchaser got 15 lakhs for his 6,000 investment in 1965. He invested 6,000 in 1965 and he got 15 lakhs in 2019, in 2019. And these 15 lakhs was directed by Supreme Court to be paid by the seller and the bona fide purchaser. And the entire 50 acres of land went to the bona fide purchaser. So this is how a specific performance suit was decided in Indian courts within a span of around 50 years. Now coming to the principles, what we can learn from this decision. The first thing is, you can purchase a property which is suffering a court litigation, provided you take possession of the property. That is what we can observe from this decision. Because the bona fide purchaser was enjoying the possessory rights, Supreme Court doesn't want to disturb those possessory rights and gave the possessory right to the bona fide purchaser. So whenever you are purchasing a property that is suffering court litigation, you have to immediately take possession of the property and enjoy the possession of the property and inform the court that you took possession of the property. Because that is very important, because as I had already told in a lot of my other videos, in India, possession is 9 out of 10, especially in immobile properties, in claiming right over the immobile properties. So therefore, one thing is you have to take possession. The second thing is you have to inform the court about the possession. The third thing is you should take the plea of a bona fide purchaser. Undoubtedly, you should take the plea of the bona fide purchaser. The fourth is you should prove that you are a bona fide purchaser. And the fifth is you must make the payment to the seller by way of account pay check. Don't try to make any black transaction, because anything can happen in the courts. And if anything adverse happens in the court, you will lose the money. Because Supreme Court, as I had earlier informed you in the decision, can create justice in any form. You cannot predict the decision of the Supreme Court, because court speaks in many languages and many decisions. Okay, thank you. Thanks for watching.